So I want to start out my live stream by saying, welcome to my room. And I'm going to show off quite a bit of my Star Wars collection today. There's a lot here. So I'm going to split this stream into two parts. So, my camera will remain stationary and I'll bring each piece to the camera. It's going to make it easier for this live stream to go smoothly because it's going to make it easier. So I'm going to start with an opener that is sure to be recognizable. And this little guy is a very popular droid. So I'm going to be walking around my room, but I'm still going to be talking to you. So let me go get the first one and then I'll be right back. This little guy, I actually forgot I had him. I'm actually going to sit down real quick with him. So this little guy, and I love him. This little guy is an excellent display piece. Of course, you recognize this little fellow. This is BB-8. And yes, BB-8 is a functioning droid. And amazingly enough, I haven't had to change his batteries even once. And I'm surprised he still works after all this time. So I'm going to go ahead and turn him on. So now he's in sound mode. We have a little head action there going. So those are his sounds. And now I'm going to put him in play mode. Okay. And yes, he does move. So I'm just going to put him down on the floor. And I'm just going to... He's stuck. He's stuck. He can't exactly back up. Whoa. He's getting a little frustrated. But that's my BB-8. This is my BB-8. So, yep. So this is what he looks like. And I love the detail on him. I love the detail. So, so as you can probably see, I don't know if you can see that in the camera very well, but the weathering on his body makes him look like he's really old. Now, no one actually knows how old this little guy is, but he's very cool. All right, I'm gonna go put BB-8 back. Sorry, sometimes I get my tongue tangled. My apologies. So I'm gonna go put BB-8 back, and we'll move right into the next item here. So next up, I have a pile of plushies, and we're gonna start with someone who's very recognizable. This little guy is Wicket. He's an Ewok, and this is a Disney plush. As you can tell, the details on him are very, very, very well done. I love the details on this little guy. And he's really soft, super cuddly. I love his velour headdress. The embroidery on him, I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera there, but the embroidery on him is fantastic. This is fantastic. So moving on to my next plushie. Ahsoka Tano. I love this plush. In fact, I don't mind saying this. I like to snuggle something at night. And Ahsoka is one of my favorite snuggle partners. She's one of my favorite snugglies. So this is Ahsoka Tano. And as you can tell, the details on her are exquisite. They're exquisitely done. This is an official Disney plush. She's about 16 inches tall. And she's an awesome addition to any Star Wars collection. I love her Leku, which are these. These are her Leku. She's got 3 of them. Her Leku are her head tails. And then up here on her head, I'm going to try to angle her so that way she's in the camera. Up there on her head are her montrals. And I love the detail on her. The embroidery of her eyes and mouth, her face especially, makes it a really awesome piece to have. Okay. So next up in my group of plushies, I have a family of Wampa. Usa is a Galaxy's Edge Wampa, and yes, he does have audio. So this is Usa. This is what Usa looks like. He's a good boy, but sometimes he can be extremely grumpy. He may look fierce, but he's really very gentle. And yes, sometimes I cuddle him as well. He makes for an excellent cuddle partner. In fact, all the plushies I have with me today do. So this is Usa. I'm going to demonstrate his audio. Oh, he's a little sad right now. I don't know why, but he is. Ooh. Sorry about him. He's a little grumpy. Oh, I'm sorry. He's feeling a little grumpy today. I don't know why. I guess I accidentally woke him up. So that's Usa. Next up are the twins, Neytiri and Keiki. And because I'm totally blind, I needed a way to tell these guys apart. I'm going to show you how I did that. This is Keiki, and Keiki is the younger of the two. And as you can see, he's got partial tags, not complete. But this is Keiki, Usa's son. And this is Neytiri, Usa's daughter. Her middle name is Ahsoka, spelled A-H-S-O-K-A, just like Ahsoka Tano. But this is Neytiri Ahsoka. And Keiki's middle name is Kaja, K-A-J-A, and that's Usa's middle name as well. Usa Kaja and Keiki Kaja. Kaja is their middle name. And actually with Neytiri, as you can see, she's got complete tags. All right. And my last plushie is also a great cuddle buddy, but he's also functional. This is a Grogu backpack. This is Grogu. And actually, if I turn him around, you can actually see right there, there's like a little zipper pouch. There's nothing in him right now, but I'll open him up for you so you can see. That's the zipper pouch right there in the camera. And he's a functional item, which is great. Sometimes I use him, sometimes I don't. Sorry, everybody. I'm having a little bit of a tough allergy day today, but I thought I'd do this for you. So this is my Grogu backpack. I actually got it from a friend of mine for Christmas last year, And he's not only a functional backpack, but he's also an excellent snuggle buddy. All right, so that is the end of my plushies that I have to show for you today. So let's move on to the next item. I'm having to actually move my chair a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see this. So the next item I want to show you is the Call Upon Yoda. And I think it might be actually easier if I work him over here on my lingerie chest. On my chest of drawers, rather. Sorry. So this is the Hasbro Call Upon Yoda. And he's about a foot tall. And as you can see, he's wearing his Jedi Master robes. And yes, this Jedi Master is over 900 years old. And right there on the bottom of his foot, there's a button. And he has to be standing up to interact with you. So I'm going to demonstrate Yoda now. And yes, he is animatronic as well. So that's going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and turn Yoda on, which I just did. So I'm going to squeeze his hands.
Ah, more can you learn? Good, that return you have. Ah, something else wish you to do. Would you like to hear a story?
So he tells stories.
Test your knowledge, shall I?
Test your knowledge.
Your questions, should I answer?
Or he's an 8-ball. So I'm going to do a little trivia with him.
Would you like to hear a story? Test your knowledge, shall I? Always learning. A Jedi is. Test your knowledge, we will. Who destroys the Empire's Death Star weapon? Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo.
So to cycle through your choices, you squeeze his left hand.
Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker.
And then you squeeze his right hand to confirm it.
Easy for you, this is. Good, you have done. Who does Obi-Wan fight on the planet of Utapau? Count Dooku, Darth Sidious, General Grievous. Count Dooku, Darth Sidious, General Grievous. Correct. The answer is paying attention. You have been. On what hidden planet does Obi-Wan find the clone army? Camino, Tatooine, Geonosis. Camino, Tatooine, Geonosis. Wrong, you were Camino. The answer is, but good progress you have shown. Try again later, we will.
So that's Yoda. So if I pick him up.
Going somewhere, are we?
So actually if I...
Something else wish you to do. Going somewhere, are we? Something else wish going somewhere, are we? Something going somewhere, are we? Something else wish you to do.
So if I just hold
Save
him.
this for another time, we will.
So if I just hold him, he does not like being held while he's turned on. I'm just going to hold him for a minute.
Just like this, I do. Put me down, you will.
So that's Yoda. And this is what he looks like in the camera. That's Yoda. Moving on. So next up, we have Mando with Grogu. Actually, this is my Mandalorian figure. This is Mando and Grogu. And as you can see, he has his jetpack on. And he has a blaster. Let me just move his arm out of the way. There's his blaster and his sidearm. And what's really neat about this figure is that Grogu...
Time's up, kid. We gotta get out of here.
actually comes out of his satchel. So if I put Grogu in the satchel, which I will do.
Wherever I go, he goes.
And so okay, so there's a funny story behind this one. So, sorry. I forget he actually shuts off. But he shuts off on his own. I actually forgot his other arm is holding the satchel. And actually, as you can see, his other arm is bent because it's holding the satchel. And yeah, he shuts off on his own, which is really cool. So with this is a funny story. So when I first ordered this figure, they accidentally sent me the one that speaks only French. And I had ordered the one that speaks English. Now, when you have figures like this that speak more than one language, it can be a bit confusing. But let me show you.
I'm a Mandalorian. Looks like we made it. Grogu.
That's Mando. And actually, if I take his jetpack off, you'll hear it disconnect. And then if I put his jetpack back on, it just connected. And actually, I took his jetpack off. I want to show you right there, that little slot right there in the camera. I don't know how well you can see it, but that's where the jetpack fits on. I'll show you.
Time's up, kid. We gotta get out of here. Wherever I go, he goes. This is the way.
There's Mando. Next up, one of my favorites. And he just shut off, which is fine. So the next up, we have one of my favorites, actually. This is the Hasbro Galactic Action Ahsoka Tano, and I love her. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. I'll actually bring up her lightsabers so you can see them. That's her Kitana, which is her Jedi lightsaber. And then her other lightsaber is her Shoto, which is her shorter lightsaber. The Kitana is her Jedi lightsaber. It's longer than her Shoto. And actually, she's got really good articulation in the arms. And I just activated her sounds. So I'm going to... And actually what's really cool is if I hold this down, so you get sounds like that, and then her speech.
Surrender or face the consequences.
Now, that's the voice of Rosario Dawson, who does a beautiful job portraying Ahsoka in
May the Force be with you.
in live action. And she shuts off on her own as well.
May the Force be with you. Trust your instincts. May the Force be with you.
So that's from The Mandalorian.
Sense much fear in you.
That's also from The Mandalorian.
Trust your instincts.
The Book of Boba Fett.
The Force is an energy field created by all living things. To wield it takes a great deal of training.
The Mandalorian.
Sometimes the student guides the master.
Book of Boba Fett.
May the Force be with you.
Okay, so if I hold her speech button down,
The Force is an energy field created by all living things. To wield it takes a great deal of training.
she has a Force sound. So that is the Galactic Action Ahsoka Tano. And what I think is really cool is she literally shuts off.
Much fear in you.
She shuts off on her own, which is what she's going to do now.
Trust your instincts.
She just shut off on her own, which I think is really awesome. I love the way that she shuts off on her own.
Trust your instincts.
Whoops. I accidentally activated her again. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I forget
May
how
the Force be with you.
sometimes I forget how I actually crossed the the sabers.
Surrender or face the consequences.
Yeah, I love her audio. Her audio is crisp. Her audio is clear. Actually, I think
Sense much fear in you.
I think her Shoto went on top. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how I crossed her sabers. And what's really neat is
May the Force be with you.
you can actually cross her sabers. As you can see, I've got them crossed, and her arms are lowered, so her sabers are kind of resting there. So that's Ahsoka. And I love the details on that figure because, you know, she's very well made, very well made. All right, moving on. So now we're going to go to the other side of my entertainment center. Ooh, nice. So I'm going to get the next figure. So this is Luke Skywalker. And yep, get ready to go for a flight because what I've got here is Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing uniform, and this is a Disney exclusive. Now, I was lucky enough to get this as a Christmas present from a friend of mine in 2020. And he's got 3 straps on his flight harness. And actually, if you look right here, you can see this strap right here. I don't know if you can see that in the camera very well, but this strap that strap right there holds his battery cover. And in all the 6 years I've had Luke, I did not know that he has an on-off switch. I discovered it quite by accident, and it's right there. So the first 2 phrases you'll hear are not what you hear when you first get them out of the packaging. Now with this one, I can let you hear the audio all the way through. And actually, there's his blaster as well. And his blaster, yes, it does light up, and I'll show you that as well. So the first 2 phrases you're going to hear are not what he says when you get him out of his packaging. So I'll take you through his phrases.
You okay, R2? Good. Thanks, Wedge. Let's close it up. We're going in full throttle. That'll keep those fighters off our back.
Yes, you'll hear those phrases just like you heard, but I'm going to take you through all 15 of his phrases. And actually, what's really neat about this is that if you look on his boot right there, you can actually see that he is authentic. And this is from 2013, so this is literally a vintage piece of Star Wars history. Now, this figure is so rare that you can literally find him on eBay. You can't find him anywhere else.
Get clear, Wedge. You can't do any more good back there. I can't shake it. You worry about those fighters. I'll worry about the tower. Watch yourself. Increase speed full throttle. No sign of any... Wait, 9.35. It's just like Beggar's Canyon back home. R2 trying to increase the power. Red leader, we're right above you. Turn to point 05. We'll cover for you. I'm hit, but not bad. Let's see what you can do with it. Nothing. I'm all right. Not on your life. That little droid and I have been through a lot together. My scope's negative. I don't see anything. This is Red 5. I'm going in. I'm on it. R2,
That stabilizer's broken loose again. See if you can't lock it down. I got a little cooked, but I'm okay. I've lost R2. Red 5 standing by. You okay, R2? Good. Hey, wait, let's close it up. We're going in full throttle. Now to keep those fighters up our back.
So those were his phrases. And I'm going to actually aim his blaster at the camera. And actually, as you can see, it's got that little plastic bit at the end of the barrel. And this is that little button on his arm activates his blaster. So that's Luke Skywalker. I'm going to go ahead and go put Luke away. I'm going to make sure to turn him off before I do. Now sometimes Luke will fall. Whew. This time he didn't fall. I'm getting another figure. Now this is one of my other Grogus, and I love this little guy. I have several different Grogu figures, but I love this one because so this is what Grogu looks like in the camera out of his pram. And if I he makes his force sound. So that's Grogu. This is the pram. Oh, cool. That sound you're hearing is my bird clock. It's 3 o'clock where I am. So it's 3 o'clock p.m. right now where I am. Oh, so this is his pram. And there's 2 pegs in the pram, in the pram where he sits. And these pegs actually connect with 2 holes on the bottom of Grogu. I don't know if you can see them very well, but there's the bottom of the figure. So I'm going to go ahead and put Grogu in his pram. Oh, he knows. Oh, he knows what's coming. He knows. All right. So the whirring sound you're hearing is his pram. I'm going to move him. He likes that. Aw, I think he's getting tired. He loves this thing. He really does. So that's my wild riding Grogu. I'm going to go ahead and put him back. And actually what's really neat about Grogu is that he'll shut off on his own. Okay, moving on. I have a couple more things to show you. So I'll wait for Grogu to shut off. So he'll shut off literally on his own. He's trying to get my attention. Okay, now he shut off. So I love the next figure. This figure is the ultimate co-pilot interactive Chewbacca. He's about 16 inches tall, and you can pose his legs to have him sit down or stand up. And actually, right here is Chewie's battery pack. Now, Chewie is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and turn Chewie on. So, hi Chewie. How are you? So as you can see, his arms move. Have you seen Luke? Where is Han? So if I touch him on the head, and if I move him around a little bit, so actually if I I'm trying to reveal a hidden surprise. And yes, oh, he's mad at me. Wookiees do get the hiccups. There he goes. That was a Wookiee burp. And so that's my Chewbacca. I got him on Amazon, and that is an awesome figure. And he actually stands on my desk. And I wanted to show him in this part because he's an awesome figure, and he is a must-have for any Star Wars fan. He's really awesome, and he's a great companion, and he's really awesome. Just ask Han Solo. He and Chewie have been friends for years. I'm not sure how long, but he and Chewie have definitely been friends for years. So that's Chewie. And lastly, I have something really awesome to show you. This is a very special music box. And this music box was given to me by a friend. And it's wound by a crank instead of a key. And actually, if you look right on the top of the music box, you can see the engravings. But also too, on the on the music box itself, you can see the engravings as well. I'm going to open the music box up. Inside is the mechanism. And actually, as you can see, it's wound by a crank instead of a key. So I'm going to wind the crank for you. That's the Star Wars main theme. I'll do it again. Well, this ends part 1 of my stream. Because I've shown off a lot today, I'm going to split this into 2 parts. So this ends part 1 of my live stream. So thanks for watching and listening. I hope you all have a good day. This is the way, and may the force be with you.
Live. Finish button. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Head cancel end.